It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on a rainy one at Arrowhead. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
here's the rookie from Michigan. They're going to work this down inside the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Whoa. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And in motion is Ingram. Nix out of throw it here on first down. Moving to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Here's a run. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
And a little closer. Here's second and goal. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Pat Bryant. Touchdown, Denver. That his second TD catch of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see, guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
On second down, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, Mahomes. That is to Wiley, open on the left. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. His drive will start on the ground. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Now give up the middle. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. 2nd down.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Bombers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
That's caught once again by Ingram. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
run with the former Buckeye, Quinshon Judkins. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Open downfield is Wiley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, KC.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Yellow. There's a water, right? Hey, Ribley.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. For the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
When I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Play action now. It's next. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll take this to about the 28. Chris Jones, the all-pro. They're on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll give it here to Judkins. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He was brought down by Drew Sanders. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, 3 to go.
Yellow, yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
15.
Now Mahomes. That's taken in, and he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3. On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
They'll run it with Judkins. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Judkins. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. This one is pulled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were the guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases, they don't create great separation, Mike. It's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room at the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second down. Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Here's Nix to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot. But that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down, Broncos.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Yellow.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw is Nix. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. They send Sutton in motion. Throwing. Nix. Forced to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Broncos move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, 15.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Letting up, it continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here, Mahomes, a dive, and a catch! Incredible! Terrific starter there, gain of 15, and a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time by talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Fire down these two. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll throw it back and has his running back. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A give now to Judkins on his own read. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit. here at this stage of the game.
Second and 5.
Yellow. Right side.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he will score! Touchdown, KC. That's a 2-touchdown game for number 7 and 8 for the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Over set. Ready.
And in motion is Ingram. They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Over set.
Receiver in motion, going right. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Denver first down.
Over set. Ready.
To throw is Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They send Sutton in motion. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. give up the middle. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. We'll go play action with Nix. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Denver. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. They get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the handoff, Judkins. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Here's Judkins now as we begin the fourth quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third.
On third down, Mahomes. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He was brought down by Brandon Jones. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second down and 7. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. This is caught for 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's good.
They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, 15.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That is caught by the tight end. Delonte Woods. Touchdown, Kansas City. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Start on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's gonna be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Judkins now on 1st and 10. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, they'll go with Smith. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Fight on these two. Go on. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one caught by Smith. He's going to have the 1st down. That one Good for 9, and the drive continues.
That's good.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
A run, and here comes Judkins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. It is 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Side.
Again, it's Judkins. And he'll be stepped up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and 9.
Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. Throwing is Nix. Flush to his right, and Nix with a wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
First down, Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back, and he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for second down. Here's Nix to throw. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Exiting the pocket right. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or 2 shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 12. And the Broncos first down.
Nick snap on first and 10. He'll get this out to his running back.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number one, the traditional handles. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second down, 8 for the first down.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
They send Sutton in motion. Second down, Nix moving to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are right back in this one.
File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Running left is Judkins. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rough right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Here's second and 9.
Yellow.
They'll give it here to Judkins. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. It is third and long.
Yellow.
A run inside with Smith. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.